Hello and welcome to CV Magazine. Look at this SUV, this pickup truck rather. This is quite old. This is a 2012 207 Tata Motors pickup truck. Initially in 1980s, India got many pickups from Tata Motors based on the Sierra or Tata Telco line engine. But today what we have is not this car, but we have an upgraded version that's called the Yodha. As you have seen the older generation of pickup, this is the new generation pickup, meet the Yodha 2.0. What you get G-Fest is the redesigned bumper. As you can notice, the earlier one was fiber, more of plastic use. This is a proper metal. This is a two-piece bumper. One is the fiber which is retained from the older generation, and this is the metal one. What you get here is a redesigned grille, front grille. The headlights remain as similar as to the older generations. A new bumper, as I mentioned. And then what you get here is a DRL looking reflectors, but these are reflectors, these are not DRLs. What you get is the housing for fog lamp, which can be aftermarket or maybe the company can come in. This is the conventional setup of headlights. You get H4 bulbs, then you have the turn indicator, you get the cornering lamp. On towards the side, what you get is a completely metallic body, but a side indicator which has been placed on the fender, which gives an aesthetic look. Very similar to the premium SUVs by Ford. And then you have a huge mirror on the side, which is actually, or maybe which is practical while driving. It covers a host lot of area behind the vehicle as well as reduces the blind spots over it. This is the single cab. We also get a dual cab in the Yodha 2.0, and in this pickup single cab, the front end has leaf spring. The dual cab has independent suspension in the front. While stepping inside, you get a huge footrest, which is as compared to the rivals, this one has a quite larger or bigger footrest. You get a crash guard here on the side. What you do get is the metallic mudguard and followed by a rubber one, which in most of the vehicles you get a fiber mudguard. This is currently running on Apollo N2 Max, which has the size of 215 75 R16. These are R16 steel rims. These are not alloys. Then coming towards the rear of the vehicle, what you get is the conventional loading tray. The mechanism is very outdated. You still get a very mechanical entry and exit of the deck. It's quite a hassle to open it, but once it is in place, this is how it falls. Mind you, you also get a damper here so that it doesn't hit the body. These come on 3 hinges, 1, 2, 3. These are painted by the company itself, so there is no problem of rusting of the loading tray. This is how you close it. On the rear, you have conventional brake lights. You do get 4 parking sensors. These are essentially the buzzers. They don't show you the distance, they just beep when there is an obstacle. These are carried from the older generation Xenon or maybe the Yodha. You do get a safety feature here onto the below of the loading tray, wherein this is the crash guard. In case of any accident, this can prevent the vehicle from getting damaged. What's unique about the loading deck is this deck can sustain up to tons. 2 tons is best in class offered tonnage payload capacity of the vehicle. You do get rivals such as Isuzu D-Max, which has the capacity of 1 ton. You do get Bolero Camper or maybe Bolero Pickup, which has the capacity of 1.7 to the max. Stepping inside of the vehicle, quite huge and quite heavy door, but interior it's just plastic and resin material. What you get is manual roll up, roll down windows, 1 handle. Interior manual lock. You don't get central locking as such, but surprising is the driver side doesn't get a bottle holder, but the co-passenger side does get a bottle holder. One of the most or probably one of the very disappropriate position of the handbrake, because in our earlier reviews we have also mentioned one of the vehicle had this, but in its facelift variant they have shifted the position of the handbrake. This is quite unusual and at times it goes so lower. Even if you keep it like this, the sensor goes on buzzing until and unless this is completely disengaged. Yeah, this is how you get inside the vehicle. You don't get a power window. This is manually done. What you get here is the HVAC system. That is a limelight of everyone staying in a tropical country like India. We do need HVAC systems. So that's a good touch from Tata Motors. Here you get two modes. One is the eco and another is the power. Power mode does not have an individual switch. It's just that you have to disengage eco. So that's how eco. This is the eco mode. This is the power mode. These are the levels where you can adjust the lens adjustment. 3 levels. This is the urea water warning light. On this side, this is a battery engage, disengage. You can literally cut off the battery. You can see how the instrument cluster goes off. On the center console, you do get 2 HVAC systems. This is the hazard. Here you might get a USB. This is for the singleton deck. This is the AC unit. This is the circulation. This is hot or cold according to you. This is the blower speed. This is how you can adjust depending upon your need. This is the gear stick, 5 gears, 1 reverse. You also get storage space and 2 cup holders. This is a beautiful touch. You can keep more storage here. As I mentioned about the bottle holder onto the co-passenger side, this is what is missing on the driver's side. You get 1 sun visor. Sorry, that fell off. You get 1 sun visor. You don't have it for the co-passenger. This is the interior dome light. These are also conventional lamps. And this is this is made for 2 people, but honestly, this is only comfortable for 1 passenger. You can't. You can use this extra space to keep luggage. As I mentioned, the mirrors are huge. There are no steering mounted controls. This is a 3-spoke steering taken from the passenger side, wherein the Altroz, wherein the Tiago had a similar design. You also get thumb inserts, which gives a good grip. You have 3-point seat belts.
The same engine that used to do the duties on the older Safaris.
Older Safaris, yeah.
But of course tuned differently.
Okay.
So it produces about 100 bhp and 250 Newton meters of torque, which is the segment leading thing, so to say, the 250 Newton meters of torque.
Alright.
The length, of course, is almost 9 feet of only the loading bay, which is again class leading, as well as the payload is 2 tons, which is again class leading. So the overall gross vehicle weight is almost about 3,800 kilos. That's what we are carrying with us. It's a full load now, what we have at the back.
How much tons?
2 tons.
2 tons.
Is what we have at the back.
So do you need to switch off?
Not really. The engine is big enough, but it does kick in about 1100-1200 RPM.
Okay, so you need to rev it a little bit.
Rev it a little bit to get to that RPM. Yeah. Enough that it's fine. Turbo kicks in a little later.
So it does show which gears.
Yes, it has a gear. From left, slow, in here, up in here, and careful.
Yeah.
There would be. Yeah, so the gear shift assist, the GSA is there. Yeah, it does tell you that. Also has an eco mode.
Okay.
So which definitely helps you get better fuel efficiency. It does compromise on the performance a little bit.
What I feel is the steering is a little bit heavy. This is completely hydraulic, right?
This is hydraulic.
No electric assistant, nothing.
No electric assist, yeah. But hydraulic power steering, yes.
So this one has this this thing, leaf spring at the front, or is it the independent one?
No, leaf springs full.
Only leaf spring.
Only leaf springs.
So the dual cab has this independent suspension, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's like a mix of best of both worlds. But this one is all 6 leaves at the front and 10 at the back.
10 at the back. Alright.
Straight. Yeah. So about the course now.
Yeah.
there are three parts to it per se, A, B and C. C is right here, so we'll do that in the end because that's like a true test of the vehicle and maybe a little of yourself. The very first one is a flat piece of land. We'll do a quick runs there, hard braking there, chicane there, turning radius is what we'll experience. Then we get to the B side where we have a rock bed, a little water wading and small inclines and declines. Slow and left.
So do you
full left. Here. Here.
Hello and welcome back to the CV magazine, and today we are driving the Yodha 2.0 and this is the beautiful test track, and we are driving a loaded vehicle. Approximately the tonnage which is being loaded, that is 2 tons. We'll check the drivability of the vehicle, how is it, how the new 2.0 does on the tarmac or maybe the off-road.
Okay, I think you might wanna
no problem. Let's do it.
Yeah. And you might need both hands. Be careful of your tail, doesn't catch the block.
Are there no points for doing this? And then we take a U-turn now? We take a U-turn or we go straight?
No, we go straight till the end of this track, and then after the last one we get on that side.
Alright.
What we will do differently is that on this one we'll use the eco mode.
Okay, and while coming
we'll put it off.
So this is so we are testing the eco mode as of now, and now we are in the eco mode. So what does happen in the eco mode?
Well, it basically gives you better mileage and compromises a little
on the power.
On the power and the torque that you get.
So now
you can go faster. See if we can feel any difference in the pickup, so to say, the acceleration. And brake.
Alright, so does this has a ABS or something?
No ABS, but it has and we'll stop here again. Disc brakes on the front, twin pod disc brakes. What they mean is they have actually
12 pistons.
Yes.
On one side, so total 4.
Total 4. Right. Exactly. And you know what it does. So cost of ownership is reduced and better braking performance is better. So all of that. Eco mode off now, and we can do the same thing. There are cones again lying in front of us where we will stop or slow down.
Okay.
You can go full throttle. Feel any difference between eco and eco? Difficult.
Kind of. Yeah, kind of.
It's kind of
so it's on the upper end, not on the lower end.
Okay.
Yeah. So
after it kicks in,
so probably it's not that much peppier, and you need to give a lot of throttle input.
Right. We take that track towards the right.
Alright, this one only.
Discouraging other people to take this and go straight in.
Alright, so this is the rock bed
now.
Okay.
So the ground clearance of 210 mm comes handy. Initial torque to get in just about, and a good center of gravity.
So these are essentially the paver blocks. Alright. Do you need a momentum, or I can literally stop?
On top? Yeah. On top you can stop and start, but right in the beginning you might need a little momentum to climb up.
So the rear, the reverse gear goes very smoothly. Quite surprising for a truck. Stop.
Okay, something that I will suggest is that you use both hands.
Okay.
When off-roading.
Ideally,
it's best advised to have both hands. But yeah, if you're driving in the city, that's what you can eventually.
Now we take left.
We take left.
Okay.
Nice and slow, a small descent.
Yeah.
So let's go very slow. The weight of the vehicle will push you down. Stop only when we have all the 4 wheels on top.
Alright, you don't suggest to stop in between?
Ideally not,
because it won't take
will kind of the weight, the 2 tons and the vehicle weight will.
And how much would be the inclination of this?
Well, inclination is about 25 to 30 degrees. Gradability is what we usually talk about, 30% on the both of these, this as well as the.
get down.
Yeah, no, even before that, so that you can straighten your wheel.
Yep.
Yeah, the gear can be the first only, and gently keep tapping it, and just try to feel the weight and how it's pushing you down, because further ahead we are doing a very long descent and steeper than this one.
So we are like all full brake.
Yeah, something not suggested otherwise.
Okay.
Because if the vehicle starts skidding,
it
then
will
you won't be able to
lose the
control.
track. Correct, correct.
So always tap them and leave them.
Okay. Just like how ABS works.
Right.
Just a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what
So this is the
water weight. So it also has, like I said, a roll bar.
Yeah.
Which will kind of, not exactly like this, but situations. Anti-roll bar is the right word. Sorry, I said roll bar.
So we stop
a little further. Yeah, and then here let them pass.
Okay.
And then we can go from the side. We can go. There's one interesting thing that this vehicle has is they're talking about lubricated for life.
Lubricated the leaf springs?
No, not the leaf springs. The propeller shafts.
Okay, so you don't need.
It could be another vehicle. Point. You have to take left. The propeller shafts are lubricated for life, so you don't, your cost of ownership again decreases because you don't have to do it over and over again.
Correct.
And helps in situations like these when you go underwater. Now this is the most interesting, and that's why I like the climax to the whole thing. We have about 100 meters of uphill.
100 meters of uphill.
Almost about that. It's not straight again, so there are turns, a couple of them, one to the left and one to the right. The left one is still okay.
Does this resemble the rural side of?
That is what the idea is. Okay. These vehicles are made for upcountry and rural. So let's stop here for a moment. I'll quickly tell you what we're doing.
Sure.
Like I said, about 100 meters is what we go uphill. It's only uphill. Once on top, I'll tell you when to stop.
Alright.
And that's when the downhill starts, and we'll come out somewhere there.
Alright. Perfect.
There are two turns also. The first one is the left one, which is pretty solid ground. But the next one is all gravel.
Gravel.
And it's a 90-degree turn.
Alright.
And it's quite steep also. So there you cannot afford to let the vehicle
traction go. Alright.
And so you will have to go a little fast and also turn very quickly.
Correct.
We'll take it a little from the outside.
Alright.
Otherwise it'll kind of be very tight to turn.
We'll lose the traction.
Alright. Right. Yeah. So I'll keep kind of encouraging you, pestering you to go a little faster or a little slower. On this one, and be on the first one. No, be on the first one. Otherwise you won't be able to do it. Yes. Be on the first one. So this is fine as of now. This speed. Immediately after this is when we might have to speed up a little one on this one.
Alright.
Yeah, don't leave the throttle now.
So the steering inputs, all the gravel and all is being felt on the hand.
Yeah, that will come. Yeah, that will come.
So it does vibrate a little bit.
Stop, but don't go fast. But slow down a little. Slow. Stop now. A little further. Yes. Okay.
Alright.
Both hands on the wheel again, and this is where a descent starts. So do not let it slide. So do not hold the brakes completely. Hard taps. Perfect. Yeah. Maybe even longer taps to us to totally stop, or just a brief second.
Let's do it in a second, then it will get a lot of.
But you will have to use the clutch too,
yeah? So that's about it. This is the Yodha 2.0 for you. These were the first impressions. We'll get a completely detailed review on our channel soon. Thank you for tuning in.